Hey everybody, welcome to Storm Talk. This is Wave 3 News meteorologist Brian Good, working on this Friday afternoon, tracking showers and storms. And hi.
Hello.
And who are you?
Mallory Schnell.
Mallory Schnell.
Yes.
All right, and you are?
I'm a Wave 3 intern.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
No idea. Actually, I'm just kidding. Mallory is a news intern, also doing some weather with us here, especially on Fridays. You will see Mallory off and on helping us out all summer long. Mallory, tell everybody, the lovely people watching right now, about yourself and where you're from and where you're going to school.
Okay, I'm originally from Louisville, Kentucky. I went to DuPont Manual High School here.
Cool.
I will be a senior this coming up year at Western Kentucky University.
Yeah.
Go Tops.
Oh, yeah.
I am majoring in meteorology and minoring in broadcasting.
Yes, your goal is to take my job. Is that
Basically, I
That's
want
right,
to be
yeah.
Brian.
right? Well, I don't know if you want to be me, but I can see you taking my job one day. Congratulations, and I'm glad you got the internship. It's Western's near and dear to my heart. I got a chance to create the storm team down there as a student project at that time, and it was exciting. It was new, and I'm glad to see it still going. In fact, you're going to be the manager of the storm team there at Western.
Yep, I'll be taking it over this coming up year.
All right,
Yeah.
good job. All right, Well, let's talk about thunderstorm action here, and we do have storms in the forecast this weekend. And Mallory keeps saying it's going to snow this weekend, and I keep telling her that it's not going to snow. She's got a lot to learn, but you know how snow lovers are. They're ridiculous. All right, here's the latest here on our risk today. Isolated storms for this afternoon here. Marginal risk in the Ozarks. Better chance off to the north. Tomorrow, the overall threat will diminish quite a bit because of cloud cover and not as much moisture tomorrow. So that'll be our saving grace for Saturday. Now, Sunday, we're going to be watching this wave. It's going to kick up severe weather on Saturday in Omaha into portions of Iowa. That system will then move into portions of the I-70 corridor. That will be the main threat for that slight risk in yellow. We're in the green for marginal. The reason why it fades off to green is because they are expecting these storms, and the models suggest this. As they move to the south, will weaken once they get to I-64 and then fade out. Again, this is just mainly for the Sunday night time period. The system does not extend here as far as the data into Monday, but I will say there is a good chance we're going to see a slight risk issued, if not a widespread marginal, for Monday into Monday night. And Mallory and I have been looking at that, and a pretty good chance of that happening. So for those of you in central and southern Kentucky, your heads up could be Monday more so than on Sunday. All right, Mallory, tell us about how warm it is outside.
Well, we're in the 80s again today, thank goodness, after that cold spell earlier this week.
Cold spell, I know.
Were you okay with that?
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, for warm lovers, 82 degrees currently in Louisville, 82 in Austin as well. We're kind of just looking at 80s around the area. Temperatures will increase a bit as we move into the afternoon, into the mid to upper 80s in our area, with the possibility of some pop-up storms.
Yeah,
in there.
and we are tracking that right now, Mallory, at least on the cloud side of things. The cumulus clouds, you see that bubbling effect. I mean, there's quite a few popcorn clouds, as we like to call that. It's the cumulus, and they are developing across Indiana and likely will develop into thunderstorms in a very scattered fashion later on for this afternoon, moving in from the north. Also noticing quite a few cumulus in West Kentucky, so heads up, this little wave of energy, it's a old complex of storms that was across Nebraska last night. It may generate a band of thunderstorms that may arc its way into Bowling Green in our far southern counties this afternoon. So 2 waves we'll be watching, one to our north, one to our southwest. The question is, how far south will this activity go tonight? Is it going to go to I-64 and stop and fade out, or is it going to make it all the way to the parkways and then fade out? And that's going to be our big debate we're going to have as we head through the next 24 hours. The models do show that at least activity will move in by 5 o'clock. It's a possibility. You got to give it take an hour or two on these models, but it's at least suggesting the idea of scattered activity. Now, it's got us at 89 for a high. Don't know if we'll get that warm today because the cumulus clouds are bubbling up rapidly, and that is going to shadow the thermometer there quite a bit. But either way, they move in and they fade out. Then tomorrow, we start off with clouds, but here's the change. Yesterday we were talking about how cloudy it could be most of the day. Now it looks like the clouds will thin out, and we'll get some sunshine in here, so it won't be too bad as we head into Saturday afternoon. You got any plans Saturday?
Oh, me? No.
No? Okay.
I'll be working, making that money.
There you go. There you go. You got to do that this time of year.
Yeah.
All right, now, this is courtesy from our friends over at Weather Bell. This map here showing the front moving in as we head into Sunday. And you see how it's really blossoming the thunderstorm activity Sunday afternoon. So the slight risk looks pretty justified here when it comes to that level. I think most of the day Sunday is going to be dry. The big question we have here is how warm is it going to be? What's your call? We're thinking 91. What's your call?
My call?
Yeah.
I'd say somewhere around 90 to 92.
92?
Yeah.
Sounds like a weather person already. All right, just giving you a few numbers. 90 to 98, 105.
I can't be wrong.
Somewhere in there.
You
No,
know.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
In that general range.
Yeah, it could very well be our first 90 of the year. It is possible, but well, it all depends on the cloud cover. You know how that can ruin your forecast. But anyway, here's the thunderstorms moving in from the north. They should begin to break up, although I will say if we get into the 90-degree range on Sunday, there still could be enough energy around for these to be a little robust late Sunday night and early Monday morning for the Monday morning commute. We'll watch that. Don't think it's going to be a big concern right now, but especially for heavy downpours and lightning, it could be a messy Monday morning. But at least the kids get to sleep in because there's no school.
True.
Yeah, don't you miss that?
They're out today.
Actually, you're out of school too. You're
Yeah.
just an internship, but I miss that. It's fun. And then Monday afternoon, this is why I think we could see a slight risk come out for Kentucky and Tennessee. They redevelop again along this boundary, and then the big question is the boundary going to stall at this point, or is it going to go all the way down into Tennessee, northern Georgia, and then fade off the map? And at that point, you just get back to that warm flow off the Gulf, then you get pop-up thunderstorms back in the forecast on a daily basis, which could happen as early as, say, Wednesday or Thursday. We may get a one-day break. I'm going to go with one-day break with this front.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, one-day break before the front washes out completely and we're back to the pop-up storm. So either way. All right, here's the long-term temperature outlook. As we head into Monday, you can see where the south of the front, very hot, unstable. The front over us, we start to cool ourselves down. We see that effect cooling down even more as we into the middle of the week. We start to moderate somewhat toward the end of the week. Upper 80s, near 90 again in some spots. Then we have a front moving in next weekend. It's going to play havoc with our temperatures off and on here as we head into Friday and Saturday next weekend. We'll see how that's going to play out. But one thing we did notice is that a strong Bermuda high will build in by the time we head into the middle of the month. Somewhere in this area, there will likely be a dome of high pressure.
I mean, look at those temps.
That will likely be mid-upper 90s in the southeast corner of the country, and then maybe around 90 here. And then thunderstorms, the ring of fire, if you will. You see where the ring of fire will be at, right on the edge of that high. Got to watch the tropics. Anytime you see a Bermuda high set up like this, the tropics are open game, and that will be interesting, especially for the Gulf of Mexico. Anything else you want to say?
No.
That's it.
I
was done. I didn't
mic
know.
drop, I think.
Yeah. What's that? Mic drop?
Mic drop?
Is that the new? Is it mic drop? Is that?
Yeah.
Mic drop.
Yeah, like once you...
See, I'm not cool. But you're cool, Mallory. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Have a good weekend. We'll see you today beginning at 5 o'clock.